can't be seen talking with the likes of you.
Here,
I have
scale
a
from
blessed
your-
scale.
I have some skin here. Want to reconsider?
It
That's
smells
basically
like-
what's going on.
Excuse me if that it smells like asshole, but you know.
I'll pack his ass. A blessed scale? In an outsider's hands? What business do you have with me?
Yo, stop killing members.
So Baku Jaja sent you to call an assembly? I'm not sure what to make of this. But I shall go to Maksutur al-Zuj at once. Fucking weird-ass name. I don't know how to say it right.
Behold, lizards, we present a flake of your god.
Hey, look! Skin! Skin. That scale. If the blessed trust you, then so will I. So what is it that you require of me? Akul Jaja bids us come to Makshatur al-Juj. A strange place for an assembly, but very well. I will not refuse he who fights for our dreams. What? Have you managed to gather some of the good folks? Yeah. Wonderful. The esteemed Bakul Jaja will be pleased. This fellow here will be coming to Maksutur al-Zuj as well.
He's got the same axes.
Yeah, you can get that axe. It's not unique to Gwok.
Huh?
Apparently, there is a nodule nursery to the west called... I'm not even going to try Grove. Could you go and see who you can talk to there as well?
Galmashi?
I'll meet you at... I'll meet you in Maksutur al-Zuj afterwards. There's just one more person I need to find. I didn't get a chance to do warm-ups before this.
It's Galmashik, Mika. Galmashik.
Oh. Uberzer.
It's not every day that I outlinkle you.
Look, man, I slept like shit.
I'm speaking as Neophilta Mika.
And I'm not speaking as Mika because I'm too tired to be bothered.
God's knows.
Honestly,
about
I could see like Mika just pulling an all-nighter and just like, look, I'm really not in the mood.
Oh, yeah, no, she absolutely pulled all-nighters all the
I
time.
imagine that and just needs poking her in the cheek. Give me a hand, Sean.
Now who's the cat?
And how long would it take before for a fiery explosion knocks me out of the house?
Oh,
Mika would not do that because her books are in there.
I never said it was in the library.
I mean, where else do you imagine Mika would be hanging out reading a
Nah,
book?
she
Of
would-
course she's in a library.
Mika's never been one to brute force punishments. She's always more devious and scheming.
Or she just puts a sleep spell on you. See how
Yeah.
you like.
Or she'd cast it on herself if she needs to get a good night's sleep. It's like, perfect cure for insomnia. Sleep spell. Leave this place, outsider. Skin.
Scale.
Oh, my apologies. I was unaware. I thank you, blessed scale bearer, for bringing me word of this gathering. I shall away to Maksutur al-Zuj at once.
Ay,
Seriously. All it takes is a scale from that asshole, and they're like, "Oh no, please, we'll listen now."
so just
I
plops
mean,
one
there are
down.
only two ways we could have gotten that. Either he offered them, or we beat him up. And do you think these people are going to believe that we beat him up?
Oh,
Yes.
No,
technically,
they're not.
We didn't. Wook did.
Yeah, but they're not going to believe that because
I
they're
mean, we
raised up
could've.
to believe that blessed siblings are immutable and infallible and impossible to defeat and blah, 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 blah. So
Except for
they're
the
just
ones that
going to
did.
assume that we got these skills
Ooh.
through...
What's that? What's that? What's that?
What's what?
That looks so cool.
Crunch
I want
man.
one.
Yes, it does.
Can only
Yeah,
bear.
no, these things are very cool.
Can only bear.
If you watch them long enough, they sparkle brighter. Like, they actually just do a thing.
Can only bear.
Yeah,
Really
they do
very-
like
I
an
want-
idle animation. Oh,
I want
is
one.
that it? There it was. I don't know if you saw it.
I thought.
Oh,
can only
there it
bear.
goes.
kind of reminds me what Ebony probably slightly looks like at the minute.
Well, maybe.
Maybe it's
Zombie
a bit lighter.
chocobo.
Yeah, well, ghost, death, bird.
But yeah, no, those things are cool. I like them. I especially like that they just radiate stuff from their chest every so often. It's cool.
And then there's a
I
moth.
have no idea what.
I'm off.
Lamp. Give me a lamp.
Yep, no, that's Silent Edge for you. Give me a lamp. Excuse me.
Go. Hello, workers of this land. We are here to tell you why your religion sucks. Anyway.
Wow. I leveled up just from finding another area.
You know, Gret. Disabling text auto advance.
Is this forest?
I don't know, but I had auto advance
the
turned
angle,
on.
it's on- well, no, it's not. What's the angle here? Abby, what do you say?
That is not forest.
I'm at Alize's line. Where's Wook Lamont?
She get lost again.
No, there she is. Just with Big Bro.
She was bringing bro. Sorry
Oh,
to keep
no.
you waiting.
On the
Gonna-
dark red and orange.
You invited the second promise as well. Lamachi, need I remind you that this rite is a competition? Whatever advantage you're about to share with me, you ought to utilize to your own benefit. I've barely made headway in communicating with the locals. At this rate, you lead the race to the Golden City. I need your help. To complete the feat? No. Mamuk has a problem I can't solve on my own, and you're the most clever person I know. I want you to hear the people firsthand, so that we might come up with a way to help them. Very well. I am at your disposal.
You two will work
Hey, I love that
rule
little smile.
together.
Just that slow, eyes closed cat smile. Love it. Everyone, thank you for gathering on such short notice. I am Wook Lamont, third promise of Tuli Hyolal. Promise? I thought you served Bakul Jaja. You deceived us? No, they did not.
Bakul and Mama.
The scales they showed you were mine. I entrusted them to the third promise and her retinue. Why honor these outsiders so? Because Wook Lamont has won my trust. Now you will hear her words.
It's still very weird.
Bakul Jaja shared with me the truth about blessed siblings, about the price you pay to conceive them. As an outsider to your community, it is not my place to judge you or your culture. Culture is born of the experiences of its people, of their lives and their land. But it breaks my heart to know that yours has brought you all so much suffering. If any here
wish to break from the cycle of tragedy that creating blessed siblings demands, I ask that you join us.
Please. I don't want any more of our children to die.
You think we want this? We have no choice! Only blessed siblings can liberate us from our suffering. Without them, we have nothing!
That remains to be seen. Speak with the third promise. Share with her your worries and your pain. Together, maybe we can find a new way forward. Together? If she is trustworthy, then I will speak with her.
It would be best if you withdrew, my son. Many cannot yet speak freely in your presence. Let's keep an eye out for Zarelja. He wouldn't take kindly to this sort of gathering.
And I think Thanatos might drop him into it, so...
What? Me? No.
Thanatos, I see you're holding a scythe behind your back.
It's always behind my back.
You're holding its handle.
I just want to make sure it doesn't fall.
I don't fall.
Hush, guys.
No.
Once we understand everyone's concerns, we'll be better equipped to help them. Let's make sure they feel heard.
What?
I'm glad Kona agreed to help us. He's always been good at solving complicated problems. Me, not so much. But I'll support Mamuk's people however I can. By combining our respective strengths, we'll help them discover a new source of hope. I know we will.
Mamuk speaks.
Alright, before we start, let's make sure we're remembering our history correctly. The Mamulja and Jabral fought for centuries over the land in the upper forest. But due to infighting, Mamulja forces struggled to make significant gains. In order to promote cooperation, the Hubego and Bunawa clans intermarried, and that's how blessed siblings were first conceived. With that in mind, let's talk to the people and learn why they rely on blessed siblings.
And now on level 65. 65, 95 quests. Halfway through the DLC.
Yeah. This land was once rich with ore. The Yakoi did not stop digging until all the veins were spent. Meteorites are only good for so much. Even if we made overtures to traders, we have little to offer. Nothing would make me happier than to make a good life for my family in the place where I was born, but that's impossible.
So with resources as sparse as they are, you don't have good prospects for trade.
Belligerent Bunewa. Those who have known only open skies and bountiful land cannot comprehend our plight. To thrive, we must take what we lack by force, and for that, we need the might of blessed
I think
siblings.
we're having a rather complicated circle-emitting ritual behind us right now.
Yeah, no, they fucking. Let's get back to this. Leave them. Let's leave them be. Let the threesome happen. It's fine. Attaboy, Frag. Frag a player. Although there is a problem here. Oh, God. Anyways.
There have to be other ways to thrive, ways that don't require fighting.
Okay, a grove worker.
7. Toledo.
As you'll have noticed, this forest is very dark. Hardly any sunlight makes it through the canopy. So it feels like it's always night. We plow, we fertilize, we irrigate. Yet our crops shrivel and die as though cursed. The only one that grows well is Najulja. Najulja tika banana, Turali. Try living on that and little else for a few centuries and see how you like it.
A forest where nothing grows. Well, it's not hard to imagine why you'd want to leave.
Alright.
Blessed siblings promise us more than strength. They promise us the sun. The forest is dark and inhospitable. When given the opportunity to live in Tuliolal, most of our people didn't think twice. Still, the prospect of being among so many outsiders was intimidating enough to keep many of us here. Blessed siblings are meant to deliver us from this accursed forest, to lead us to the fertile land above, where we might make a place for Mamulja to abide in peace and plenty. So you desire fertile land, one that's all your own.
The irony that they could actually be... They're already in the era where they can leave whenever they want, but for outsiders, then they don't.
I mean, also, it was probably just a sentiment of like, we were born here, this is our house, damn it. Anyway.
Well, I think I'm starting to understand. Everyone had their own perspective, but all their concerns were about the forest itself. Dark, infertile, cursed. Hearing that, it's little wonder that people here wish they had better land. And who better to get it for them than blessed siblings? It's hard to convince people to stay in a place that can't provide what they need. You'd think the meteorites at least would have value, but apparently not. Hold on. Didn't Aaronville mention something about the meteorites? That the ether they emit makes the plants glow blue?
A rather significant physiological effect, I would say. If we were to study these meteorites, we might discover other ways they influence local flora. I noticed a curious amalgam of tree and meteorite just south of here. Determining precisely how they interact with one another may yield crucial insights.
Everyone, I really appreciate you for sharing your thoughts with us. Thanks to your insights, we have a promising idea already. We just need a moment to investigate it further, so please bear with us. We'll be right back.
You're going to make plants grow with space rocks.
That was not the button I wanted.
Also, give us
Just
an angel.
wanting to glow your wings.
Ah, she has glowy rings. I have, demonic batlings. Probably.
Your wings turn angelic when you're feeling good.
Yeah, and nowadays they're kind of like a blend between the two by default. At least in the tier 3 limit break, which I know I have because the DM took it away from me. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was tied to story stuff. I mean, you're free to, use the same limit break, just style it differently, or just make a new one, but then again, it doesn't really matter. Neothild's stat block doesn't get used anymore.
Well, not much,
Well, it's because she's dying.
I mean,
You don't really have the destiny to freaking waste it on the breaks right now, do you?
I guest star occasionally, and I have used my stat block wisely to put Cassandra in her place.
But
Throw a
again,
pine cone at her.
You don't have the destiny to waste on limit breaks.
No.
Considering it's what's keeping you alive.
Using most of my rolling power nowadays to, not still catatonic. Again.
It really is incredible how a tree could support such an enormous boulder. It's not just a boulder!
It's a rock! Sorry, I couldn't help it. Anyway, the meteorite's etheric emissions are palpable even from this distance. Seeing this again makes me feel more confident in sharing a theory of mine. I suspect that only plants with an etheric affinity to these meteorites can thrive in this forest. If so, the gargantuan trees that create the dense canopy would by necessity possess the same affinity, as well as the aforementioned nodule tree. Indeed. I should like to examine the samples of meteorite before drawing any definitive conclusions, however. I carry with me a few devices that will aid in this endeavor, but perhaps you and Kryl could lend your experience as well. I'd like to join you. The etheric signature of those meteorites may be crucial in determining what manner of species might fare well here.
Ah, I think I see what you're getting at. If we can prove to them the cursed forest isn't quite so cursed, maybe the people won't feel like blessed siblings are their only solution. So how can I help? Want me to climb the tree and break off a piece of meteorite for you?
There are plenty of fragments on the ground already. It should be enough for our purposes if we gather about 5 pieces each.
Ever better if those fragments are gathered from disparate locations.
I will collect your pieces once you have them.
You want me to pick up rocks?
We're picking up rocks!
Rocks.
Giving the manual labor while the nerds, save the day.
Nerds.
Ow. Doot doot, I'm a boot. I said doot doot, I'm a boot.
I walk.
I've played Muffin Time now.
Ooh, shard.
I got that.
Oh, over here by Cryo.
Cryo, you're looking on the wrong side of the crystal.
I think you're just looking at the crystal.
There's one over here behind the boulder.
Boulder.
Stop touching Boulder's boulder.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh my goodness.
A long time since I thought about that particular part of that family.
I know,
Bird. Oh, right, bird.
Damn Freyr's mama. Do you ever think about the technicality that Freyr's parents are siblings?
I mean, they're not. It's not. They weren't created like that.
No.
They literally,
They weren't.
like, they literally molded her together.
You are correct. But still, if you said that to an uneducated individual, their influences would change.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, yeah, uneducated being the key point there because, like, they say brother and sister, but when you get right down to it, like, it's even worse because Diabolos kind of willed all the other gods to exist, so he's kind of daddy.
You made it worse. You made it worse.
I did.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But luckily, none of them. But luckily, deities don't reproduce sexually; they reproduce by wishing. So.
Can we please move on?
Did you wish really hard?
Shut up! Not like that.
Shiva pops up.
I'm really looking forward to when I get that episode with Mystic. I'm still in the Tenant era, but it's it'd be so funny.
Yeah, speaking of Doctor Who, I finally put out the casting call for a new Luna voice.
Oh, you need a new Luna?
Yeah, Vladdy had to bounce.
Aww.
Yeah. All right. So,
No.
did you find your fragments? Yeah. Here, 5 rocks.
Surprisingly, when
Much
it all came
obliged.
out of his head.
Alphino, Kryl, and I will combine the gathered samples and conduct an analysis forthwith. Determining the wavelength may take a little while, but I'm hopeful that our efforts will bear fruit. I'll tell my sister to await our arrival at Makshatur al-Zuj, so go and meet her there. We will return with our results as soon as possible.
Oh yeah, I went the wrong way. Fuck. Well, we're supposed to pick up Wook, and like, I thought she was over there for a second.
And she's back at the town.
Okay, I thought she was still over there.
Nah, she left. She gathered her rocks, she gave her rocks, and then she fucked off.
Come on, Ratha, fly.
You need to go have lunch if you want to fly.
Mm,
Break your fast.
There are no primals.
we don't have
On
there are
on
no,
a wind.
but there are no more primals. I can't
Okay, so
break
so
my-
breakfast is primals, lunch is ether currents, or that's like a roadside snack. What then is dinner? Burger. Dinner is burger.
Capital
Burger
Dinner is
bought by
burger.
Graha.
LA Ghost Chocolate.
or whatever Tataru wishes to feed us.
No,
I mean, Graha just
Dinner.
keeps going to fast food.
dinner is big fat tacos.
What was the name
Big
of
fat
the
taco, so big fat taco, so
What was the
big
name of
fat
that restaurant in
Last
Charlian? Last Stand.
Last stand.
Because it's
of
the
any
only
good
place that
cuisine.
sells decent food.
Not-
Everywhere else
not-
just sells
not
Archon loaf. I genuinely kind of want to try Archon loaf as a matter of morbid curiosity.
I do not. I like my taste buds.
I mean, if it's super duper healthy, then put some butter on it and maybe it'll be worth it.
And it's not healthy
I
anymore.
remember watching someone make Archon loaf on YouTube, trying it, and it was not good.
I mean, it's not supposed to be. Anyways,
We've done all we can. The rest we must leave to Kona and the others. I don't know the first thing about those Charlian devices of his, but if they can be of help to Mamuk, I'm glad he has them. There's hope for this forest yet. I can feel it.
He comes back and we're all fucked. He unleashed a terrible curse, evil.
the feet of the Brotherhood.
I'm sure Zerelja would have choice words for us if he knew what we were up to. But his people are my people, and I can't ignore their plight. If I'm to call myself Dawn Servant one day, I have to bring an end to the tragedy here. Many are depending on me, Bako Jaja not least of all. Anyway, I'm sure Kona and the others will be back with their report soon.
I have a very bad feeling.
You always
Why?
have a bad feeling.
Because the way that guy talks and the way like the mother is kind of going behind his back, when he finds out, I feel like there's going to be very bad repercussions. Alright. Words. Those were not words.
Malacatarsis.
Florican.
Quartet of nerds.
Yep. Once
Good.
again, still not voiced.
Yep, good. Everyone is assembled. In light of our news, I thought it only right to call the others. What have you got for us, Catman? That is a Creative Commons character being animated by Austin McConnell. Or public domain, or whatever. Thanks to the efforts of all, I'm pleased to say our analysis has yielded many valuable insights. And I dare say, the prognosis is hopeful. Earlier, we asked about the hopes you place in blessed siblings, why they are important to you. Your overwhelming response was a frustration towards this forest. From a lack of natural resources to the inability to cultivate crops, in all respects, have you ever struggled to build a prosperous home? Thus your understandable desire for new land. However, this would be an unfortunate dismissal of what makes your forest uniquely valuable. That is, the soil. Our tests have proven, without a doubt, that the Jatika heartland is abundantly fertile.
This may be surprising to hear, as you have seen crops fail time and time again, but we've discovered the root of this problem as well. The meteorites scattered throughout your forest emit an unusual energy that greatly influences the development of surrounding plant life. Some plants thrive on this energy, like the nodule and the giant trees that create the canopy, but others, as you well know, are sickened by it.
Fortunately, The solution is simple. Gasp it. Across the salt, in a place called Charlian, there is a peerless collection of flora sampled from every corner of the world. Now that we know what energies are most prevalent in your forest, we can offer you seeds and starters guaranteed to thrive here. I took the liberty of contacting a few colleagues via Linkborough. Should you desire them, a sample of our best candidates can be shipped here in short order. Just as Eorzea acquired the Popato and Tomato from Tural, so too might Mamuk benefit from foreign crops. You mean you'd be able to grow more than Najul here?
I need more fucking bananas.
Make banana bread! Precisely. While care must be taken to choose those species that will not have an adverse effect on the ecosystem, your agricultural option should increase markedly.
More balls, please.
Yeah.
With the right crops, Mamuk will have all it needs to prosper, both at home and in trade. Blessed siblings don't have to be the answer anymore.
Then there was never any need to fight? Never any need to sacrifice? We can't change the past, but we can try to make the future better. Surprisingly wide words from the head of Resolve on this guy.
Damn.
Let the old teachings end with us.
I know blessed siblings represent absolute strength to you. Letting go of that idea can't be easy. But I'll prove that when we work together, our combined strength can achieve anything.
Show us, promise.
If there is another way, for our children and our home will no longer suffer in silence.
Still got a bit of proving to do, but they're amenable at least.
Sometimes we have to fight alone, but not this
I
time.
mean, with Bakul Jaja here, they might even see it as like the last of the blessed siblings giving them the future. But they don't accept it.
Maybe, yeah. It's like, hey, I don't want this anymore. Please let it stop.
Would you say a few words?
Yeah.
Kill your leader!
I wish there was just a dialogue more just went, no more bananas.
No more bananas! I mean, the Warrior of Light's a goofball, but not that big a goofball. I kind of like the top one.
The top one seems the most to like to help them really understand, especially mentioning Valley Garmonda.
Yeah, like it
As
taps
them.
into something they're actively familiar with in their culture.
Alright, go for it.
All right, anything is possible when you work together. Our victory over Valley Garmonda is proof of that.
With power of friendship, we make giant chicken die.
Wasn't really a chicken, but okay. The Sky Ruin. The great Gulu Jaja himself struggled to even seal it. Yeah, well, I had a party of 8. He had a party of 5.
We've said what we wanted to say.
Oh, in
Now all
fairness,
that's left.
he was kind of weakened.
They had a smaller
Now-
pie and they were facing the ultimate version.
Yeah, they were facing the extreme trial. Anyway,
Now all that's left is to defeat my father's shade in the feet of the Brotherhood and clear the way for Mamuk's bright new future.
do not give us cause to question our faith in you. Please, live up to your words.
I will. After we complete his feat, let's be sure to tell Zeralja the good news about his forest. I'm sure he's as eager as anyone to eat what tasty foods they'll grow here.
I very much doubt that, Wook.
Yeah, well, if we can beat up Gulu Jaja's shade, he'll have no choice but to listen.
Do we have to beat it up, or is it... Because if it's like an accurate representation of him, there might be other ways.
Compassion, even for the likes of him. You continue to eclipse me in every way. Then it is a simple choice.
feel like that's him throwing in the towel.
Perhaps.
We're counting on you, Clement.
He didn't call her kitty
No?
or a house cat.
I mean, these guys do put a lot of value on strength, and she whooped his ass, so there's probably some begrudging respect. There's like, okay, fine, you're stronger than me, I accept it.
That's it. Look, we kicked your ass. We're gonna help you fix your forest and your stupid customs. So
Yeah, and he's putting his faith in us to solve this problem, so like, being insulting will not help him, and with how desperate he is, yeah.
To borrow a phrase campaign 2, I'll just need therapy.
Well, Clement's gone ahead to announce her readiness. I never imagined that the samples we so fervently collected for the Exodus would find new purpose here. But if they help these people improve their prospects, all the better. Anyway, we should go and meet our comrades where Zoralja made his own attempt. Final feat
Oh
awaits.
god, what if those who deliver the seeds of the Lofrits?
oh,
I don't think this land is ready for Lofrits. Yeah, come back, Uber.
funny.
Uber!
Uber.
Uber!
Uber! Sure, there's probably a seeding wife. A planting wife.
I can't descend to that from this angle.
Nope. Stairs.
Pudding wife.
This is a very pretty looking city. I imagine it was even prettier before, like half the fucking population left.
Pudding way.
Oh, wow.
Where is the stars-blasted pudding?
Up your ass.
What?
Oh god. So is this gonna
That's
be another
cool.
instance?
Yes.
God damn it.
Okay.
That's okay. You already had a practice round. What?
Someone is gone to fetch Zaralja. He should be here soon.
Upon proceeding, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Yes.
Item level 666.
Begone, Satan!
Did you call? You're leaving me waiting
No.
as campaign, guys.
Oh dear.
Ooh, that ominous music, me likey.
Zaralja, I'm ready for the final feat.
Done. I'm ready.
Ready to proceed?
Yep, I'm at Wook's line.
Countdown.
3, 2, 1, go.
Grown weary of postponing the inevitable, have you?
Something like that. You see, I've learned all sorts of things about Mamuk and your people.
Is that supposed to impress me?
I now understand why I need to surpass blessed siblings. The cost of producing superior offspring is destroying your people's souls. Look at them, and you'll see this. So I'll defeat my father's shade and prove to you that there's a better path for Mamuk.
What drivel! Without the blessed, we are nothing but weaklings! Doomed to fade into obscurity.
Excuse
Of course
me?
you're weak. We all are. Each and every one of us. But when we join hands, we gain the strength to overcome any foe. Even Vali Yarmanda.
Enough talk. Prove your mettle against Gulul Jaja, the finest warrior ever to have graced Tural.
Fine by me. Not even Papa's shade will stop me from upholding his legacy.
I will fight alongside her.
My boy. Hey, guys.
Claimants are not permitted to assist one another. Second promise. But you may observe your sister's pitiable attempt.
He has to declare he's not a claimant no more, any.
I see. In that case... It seems I'm no longer
Character
a
arc
claimant.
fully complete.
I am now free to participate, I trust.
Damn!
What are you scheming? Nothing. I've simply come to realize who is worthy of following in Father's footsteps.
All together, you fools.
Not our brother. Not Bakul Jaja. And not me. You have always held the happiness of our people closest to your heart, Lamachi. So I will do everything in my power to ensure you ascend to the throne.
Attaboy!
This is how I shall repay Father for his kindness. This is how I shall serve Tuli Yolal.
Wokamat's shocked.
Are we fighting again as Wook, or are we doing it ourselves?
I could always
It's
count on
basically
you,
a single
Kona.
player trial.
Thank you.
It will make no difference. Numbers matter not in the face of true might.
You have no idea what we face there, my man.
Gulul Jaja, mightiest of the blessed. Arise!
Imagine what Xenos would have said to all this if he was still alive.
Honestly,
Is there
I feel
any-
like
Everyone
Below Jaja
ready?
would probably be a pretty good fight for Xenos.
Get him excited at the very least. Probably to his immense surprise.
Bye, Aaronville. You're no fighter.
This is the job for claimants and scions. Kona, you're a scion now. We adopt you.
The Scions are now all
No
together
hard feelings,
again.
Papa.
Come on, nearly.
I've got a lot of hopes riding on my shoulders. And the
Throw
only
him
way
into
forward
Ishtola.
is through you.
Or God.
Still got half the session to go yet. Whatever's in the Golden City. So they'll turn up some point because Cat needs tacos. Anyway,
Alright.
Kick his ass.
Bear witness to our resolve.
Alright.
Which guy's journey?
Let's go!
So long as we stand together, we're unstoppable.
alright, great.
Roaring Star.
Stand in front of fireballs. Oh no!
Please play sundered Valigarmanda scales.
Blitz,
fire rain.
Okay. Yeah. Ow, that hurt. Ow, no. I am having a very hard time keeping track of what's going on.
Yeah, he moves fast. You gotta be on top of things.
You need to check on the NPCs. It's not Kona because he seems to be slow at getting used to the whole silent thing.
Yeah, for you, for me, it's honestly Wook that's a little slow.
Wook is also a little slow. Stick with Alizé, Thancred, and Urianger. They seem to be doing the best job. Grenade!
Huh? Gonna work.
Go forth.
Stack.
This looks like a multiple stack.
Yep.
How is this?
Oh, yeah, that hurt.
For me, I'm a white
Alfie.
mage. I had Liturgy of the Bell. Oh, fine.
Alfie. Healing. Ah, yes, Picto.
Okay.
Paralyzing effect.
Uh-oh.
Looking
I see
very
chains. What is with the chains?
We must free them! Target the constricting flames!
None can
That can't be good.
Why target the constricting flames with a kind of tough as nails? Hey, didn't break from Kona.
Not enough. But together, we shall triumph.
Come on, that great helper. Orange. Wonderful.
Oh, come on. Alright, you know.
Whew, that was close. Oriange was last one out. He was like a split second from being good.
Mine was Thancred. Right, star. Wait. Run. Run. I don't like Foursquare. No. Get it. Good shroud.
Can you win also? See if I can win. What? Oh, I'm basically dead.
I have your
Munyo.
I shall assist you.
Lay of the sun.
I know not who you are.
Remember that incomplete limit break from the last time we fought this guy?
Surely this will quench your thirst for battle.
Yeah, now he's gonna do it properly this time.
Oh dear.
Oh. Oh. Oh dear. We're down for the count.
Excapulation! That's a big sword. Okay.
What
Everyone,
the
get behind me.
fuck is
Got a
that?
bad feeling about
Let me break
this.
3, please. That'd be nice. I'm also gonna get some
the strength to stand.
Okay, he just turned the great sword. That's not good.
I'm just giving us a bunch of
I will be the next Dawn servant. I will protect my people.
I love how she sounds kind of dopey after the fact.
Oh god.
Is that the best you can do?
Oh. Oh, hold on. What? Hold on.
Not finished yet. We will see Namachi become Dawn servant. But fully your love.
the same time, you and I.
Arcane
Nice.
circle. Plentiful harvest.
Right, disabling text auto
That's my
advance.
old man for you.
I do love how Lamont sounded kind of dazed after she blocked the limit break.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, it's like she was like 5 seconds from passing out after blocking that.
I could do this all day.
Exactly.
All right, I'm at Wook's line.
Damn.
All right. Yep. All right. Auto advance in 3, 2, 1, go. So how's that for proving that your blessed siblings are stupid, Zarelja?
But not him. He's
We
coming
won.
up. We like him. The thing about the real.
I refuse to accept this.
And the thing about the
Ain't
real
that a
article,
bit stubborn?
you never
Even for
fall
you.
Oh.
What the hell is that?
Erugadin? It couldn't be.
Certain explorer.
Tanqua! It's
Ruby.
been too long.
Tanqua is the name he's going by.
It has indeed.
Tanqua?
You're looking more imposing since last I saw you, Wuklamat.
Very limits in accent, eh?
Tanqua?
My Turali moniker. Galul Jaja insisted I take one, saying my birth name was too cumbersome for the local tongues.
That birth name being Ketenram,
How
I
the
presume.
fuck is this guy alive? Like 80 years ago.
No! Ketenram's that legendary Eorzean
is
sailor. The one with the pickled cabbage.
We can talk about me cabbage later.
Me cabbage.
The fact that you
a
blatantly
pirate.
limits in accent is,
My
Zarelja.
cabbages.
Whether you like it or no, these young'uns accomplished the feat.
so it's just the pirate.
To deny Wuklamat her
There's the
reward
keystone.
would be to betray the Dawn Servant's trust.
And what should she be rewarded for? Calling upon her minions to carry her to victory!
Missing the point. Do we cross the Wuklamat or do we shame the dude?
I kind of want to shame the dude. But the whole point is to...
Prove that he's fucking wrong. So, yeah.
Every ounce of my being wants to do the bottom one, but the right choice is the top one.
All right, top one it is. We're not minions, we're her friends. Friends help each other, you damn dingus.
Comrades,
Picked it.
you believe a ruler should be reliant upon such?
How do you think the current
Even the
Dawn got
Dawn
there?
Servant had comrades, you dim shit.
Together, we can achieve anything. You
Guy's just
needn't
a
place your
dense little
faith
bag
in
of
the
dicks.
promise of blessed siblings.
Can I just kill him? Just do the world a favor.
How would you
He is
have
the
us
leader of this
reclaim our
town. That would
glory?
just cause problems.
Not for much longer.
With friendship and community.
By growing something
us.
other than fucking bananas.
Magic and friendship. I feel like
If you need to
I
rule,
like the biker.
you should be more
Yeah.
sparing with your offers
Charlotte would
of
adore
clemency,
Clement, I think.
especially to a man who has sacrificed countless young lives. Nevertheless, I will fulfill my charge as Elector. In recognition of your feat, I bestow upon you a keystone.
Last one we need.
Also, look, is the only claimant still in the running as well at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So all
because
that remains is to find the Golden City, and that's that.
Kona and Bakul pretty much
Congratulations
bowed out,
are nearly in order, I
and
suppose.
Zoraija was
I'm
disqualified.
confident that you will find the Golden City in no time. You've grown much, and more during this journey. Become someone ready to lead our nation. Little Lamachi no longer. As your brother, I couldn't be more proud.
Kona. Thank you.
Kona. That was adorable.
Wuklamat's adorable.
I must express my gratitude for your cooperation. And my regret for failing to live up to expectations.
Oh no, you're a dork still.
Nonsense. If you believe Wuklamat is the woman for the job, then you have our wholehearted support.
One last thing. I wish to speak to you both from the heart. Unpracticed as I am, this may sound hackneyed, but I am truly grateful to have met you.
You don't have to embarrass yourself, buddy.
Words spoken with such feeling would
God,
resonate with
smile.
any fortunate enough to hear them. Though our journey together hath ended, ever shall we cherish the memories.
Aye. And should you require further
have tacos.
esoteric musings or biting witticisms, don't hesitate to call. I dare say we'll come flocking. But I get ahead of myself. As I recall, our contract remains in effect until we've escorted the second promise back to the capital.
I leave my sister in your capable hands. See that she returns home safely.
You've still malms to go yet, Wuklamat. The rite ain't over till you find the City of Gold.
I know. But if I can come this far, I can go all the way.
So, we're right at the end of the whole feat thing, and we've still got half the expansion to go. So I assume whatever we're about to find in the Golden City is gonna just explode it and everything.
I have a feeling that it's gonna be a while for the Golden City.
Also, you know,
Yes.
Zoraija is gonna be scheming some shit.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, I feel like Zoraija not exactly gonna take the whole
I still think whatever's
disqualification.
inside the Golden City is gonna be slightly, you know, dangerous.
Well, yeah, a perfect utopia. Yeah, because
Where have we heard that shit before?
And that's
I'm
when
about to
it's
say
gonna
that
turn from a race to the throne to, oh shit, end of the world, let's solve this again.
And considering what they said about the woman, the woman statue, or that they worship as a deity, I smell a primal.
Yeah, look.
Let's go and tell the people of our victory.
Something bad is gonna happen.
Disabling text auto advance.
Oh yes, disable the auto advance.
Third promise. You brought everyone.
I don't know why I turned Scottish there for a second.
We were just
Scottish.
coming to you. We did it, my Mililja. We proved to the autarchs that not even my father's full power could overcome the strength of our fellowship.
Okay, Taya.
I knew you would. I was right to trust you.
You fulfilled your promise. Now it's our turn. You've shown us another way. We can build the lives we've always wanted. Here in our homeland without sacrifice.
Since our new crops will come from across the salt, I suppose we'll have to treat with outsiders. As equals, of course.
That's gonna take some getting used to, I bet.
Inside or outside, we're all just people. No matter what we look like or where we're born. When you're not used to all the color and variety, differences can feel like obstacles. But by learning more about what makes us different, we can also find common ground in places we never expected. Something new may become something you love. And someone you once hated might one day become your friend.
This message is brought to you by Racism is Stupid.
You'll never know unless you keep an open mind. And while it may feel scary, taking that first step towards understanding is always worth it.
I'm proud of this kitty.
She has come such a long way.
Of course. Learning about outsiders may well help Mamuk grow. What happens when they learn about us? Or what we've done? They will not.
I mean, every race has its skeletons in its closet somewhere.
For generations, our covenant has been kept secret, and so shall it remain. The atrocities here, the atrocities committed here, were facilitated by the autarchs. We and no one else are responsible. For my deeds, I'm prepared to forfeit my life. But I'll not suffer others to be damned alongside me.
No one's being damned, and your life isn't forfeit. The last thing this city needs is more death. Bakul Jaja hasn't fought this hard for this long only to lose his father. If you truly feel responsible, be the first person to extend understanding to others on behalf of Mamuk. Your community is waiting for you, here and in Tuliolal.
The pose of Cryo is just so cute.
We can still make things right, my love. Choose a different side of history.
See Carl standing like that, and I just imagine in their edgy thinking, I know I wear these ears for a reason.
Thank you, Third Promise. Thank you for everything.
Also, let that two-headed idiot come home.
Honestly, I don't think he wants to.
Let him have the choice if he does.
Also spank his ass, because he's kind of an asshole. Yes.
Look already did that.
You still owe me an explanation about that cabbage, you know.
What is this about cabbages?
I don't fucking
Yeah,
know.
lots.
I don't think they ever explain it.
I got smashed by some bold monk from Ailsia.
People of Mamuk
The people of Mamuk have accepted you. Merchants and menders are now available for use. Woo!
I didn't even know you couldn't use them.
No, they weren't here. They were sealed away. Ketan Ram.
We can eat the guys!
He's going to feed us. We like this man.
This ain't no place for a proper chat. The cabin's just north of the city. Blue Eyes Abode, as people here call it, on account of me dazzling twinklers.
Blue eyes.
White Dragon.
Follow the pirates.
Uber.
He's a pirate.
Yar,
Very-
Har fiddly-dee.
A very old pirate. To
80 years ago, he was
Again,
probably like, what, in his 20s when it happened, so he's over 100 probably.
Yeah, and
Rogan
he
didn't
looked
usually
damn
live that
good for
long?
being...
How old
I
did
mean, no,
Rogan
not
live?
really. like the same as everyone else. The only races that are supposed to have like a longer lifespan are the Vieira. Everyone else lives largely humanish lives.
Clearly the
Elezen
bananas
live
around here
slightly
are
long.
really damn good.
Yeah, either that, or maybe he was like a damn good explorer and he was a teenager. I don't
They
know.
also found
Or
the
maybe he
Golden
found-
City, didn't they?
And maybe
Maybe
the
some
Golden
other
City has
magic
the
is
Fountain of
helping
Youth.
Maybe some other magic is keeping him young or ish, or just making
keeping him
live longer.
alive.
I don't know. I don't know. They don't actually explain why he's still alive.
Don't question it.
All right, look.
Look.
Oh, I'm an old map of Eorzea.
Why'd you choose to settle down in Mamuk? I haven't exactly been welcoming to outsiders, legendary explorer or otherwise.
All the more reason to keep a weather eye on him. Though seeing how you've won them over, methinks I'll have less need for vigilance. I'm here at Galul Jaja's behest to ensure his hard-won peace is kept.
Are you trying to do
And
a
into-
Turn to the other accent for this guy?
I don't know what accent to do for
He's
this
a
guy.
pirate.
Yeah, but
Arr.
I'm not gonna go full yarr. I'm doing the voice I heard in the cutscenes. It's definitely a piratey accent, but it's subdued.
Arr.
And incidentally, to remind Sir Elja of his duty as elector, should he have forgotten it.
My old man ordered you to stay here? That's no way to treat an honored guest.
I'd say I'm more than your father's guest by now. Or didn't you see the sepulchre atop Workhorse Ormor?
That's right. Ketenram was one of the names.
Your father and I fought shoulder to shoulder in many a battle. Aligarmanda being but one of our triumphs. He and I are brothers. So when your brother tells you to stand watch, you stand watch. You trust in his judgment and his strength of will. Even if that means you have to sit out of the occasional scrap. Surely you understand such a bond, surrounded as you are by all these bright and eager faces.
I do. My comrades are my strength, and it's thanks to them I understand Papa's hopes for this nation. But I must continue to protect.
Well, then prove your readiness for the throne, Wukalamat. Time the Golden City.
Oh, I will. These ones beside me, even uncovering a legend should be child's play.
Bless you.
Especially since I believe I already have.
Wait, what?
What?
All by yourself? How? When? Well, as you know, electors are forbidden from giving unfair advantage to claimants. So when Humuruk refused to divulge why my grandfather passed through Ikbrash 20 years ago, his silence spoke volumes. You think Galuf's visit had something to do with the Golden City? Precisely. Moreover, only the Yakhoi who lived in Yaktel ever dreamt those golden dreams. When exposed to certain triggers, those with magical aptitude have been known to receive visions. And if Gafurler's abilities are at all representative, the Yakhoi are no stranger to the arcane. Which means the Dreamers of Eld likely owe their experiences to their inherent qualities and their proximity to the city itself. Here in these forests.
Good deductive reasoning.
Then all we need to do is search Yaktel from top to bottom, right?
It would behoove us to try and narrow our focus. To that end, I propose we return to Mamuk and make inquiries. While there, we can all take the opportunity to see to any necessary travel preparations. When everyone is ready, let us assemble at the Aetheryte. You're Gafkiwa's boy, ain't you?
Huh?
She told me about you. Said she tasked you with finding the Golden City.
I imagine the Vieira that was with the party.
Yeah.
Was his mama?
I might even succeed despite my best efforts. I'd begun to think it was a fool's errand. My own fruitless search in my youth proved as much. Yet here you are, older and wiser, playing the fool again. Courtesy of the company I've been keeping, perhaps. Oklamat's not the only one to have grown thanks to her comrades. We'll find it. Together.
We're growing on him. Attaboy, bun boy.
I'm a long way from fake frogs.
Was I ever that young?
How are you so old?
So,
You can't just ask people why are they so old.
It was spry for someone who shouldn't be alive.
standing in the rain.
Let's go, you bum bun.
Come on, bun boy. You're lagging behind.
Renville! You waited for me. Seems Ketan Ram knows my mentor, so we chatted for a bit longer. Alvino said to meet by the Aetheryte, so I'll see you there.
He says mentor. Why doesn't he just say mother?
Well, you have to admit personal things, wouldn't he?
The guy clearly
Just-
values his privacy, so don't poke him about it. Let him be.
Poke.
First, we need to hook him on Uplamata, then we can find out. Come on.
I don't think he'd be very interested in that.
I don't
Their
think-
relationship is more sibling-esque, I think.
More like best friends who just love to poke at each other.
Roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates. The merchants were more than happy to mend my gear and sell me supplies. One would hardly believe that they were ever averse to aiding visitors. You won't believe how many Najwa they gave me.
Please take these
Now,
bananas from
when
us,
we-
we don't want them anymore.
Now all we need is a hint to point us in the right direction. City of Gold, here we come. I think I can offer that much.
Milial?
Aren't you forbidden for telling us where it is?
I have an inkling of where the Golden City might be. Melilja and Zarelja? You've come to help us?
As an elector, I am forbidden from speaking of the Golden City. But my wife is beholden to no such constraints.
Loopholes.
Then anything you can tell us would be greatly appreciated. Our people have lived here for centuries. There is one corner of this forest we do not intimately know. Or there is no corner of this forest we do not intimately know, save for one. Do you recall the place I showed you? Where my son confessed the truth of blessed siblings? That stone pier stands at the entrance of the Sky-Deep Cenote, the final resting place for the children we lost to our zealotry. Precious few are permitted beyond the cenotaph doors. We've not explored the deeper recesses.
Hold on. So when I said, "Oh, is this the entrance to the Golden City we're finding here?" and you went, "No."
It's not.
It's not technically the entrance, but it's the way.
Just
But it's the entrance to the area that we may find it.
screw your technicalities.
It's the truth, you dingus!
Yes, but it is the way to get to the Golden City. Sounds right.
If the Golden City is in Yaktel, it may well be hidden there. Will you permit us to search for it?
I have no reason to refuse you. No longer will we rely on blessed siblings. Nor will we conceal these sacrifices made to conceive them. Cenote is no longer under our protection. It is a dismal burial ground, and our children deserve better. Their bodies will be moved to a place of comfort and peace.
Sir Bakuljata would appreciate that. And we're here to offer any help if you need it.
So this is what being nice feels like.
Your father also visited the cenote, come to think of it. It was many years ago now, but a notable affair due to the foreigner he brought with him. A mage, I believe.
Enough!
Truly?
Don Servant did not disclose his reasons, but he descended past our cenotaph and into the old Yakui quarries.
Dungeon?
They are level 95.
Doubtless the very same ones excavated by Vaporlo's dreamers. Then the Golden City must be there. In the depths of the Sky Deep cenote.
It's about to unlock a dungeon, are we?
Thank you, both of you. Let's set out straight away. You'll find a winged beast or two lingering in the Goktrak descent. They'll carry you below. I believe in you, Third Promise. Make a magnificent Dawn servant.
Dungeon!
Yeah. I say unlock the dungeon and then play it tomorrow, because we're probably not gonna get someone.
Fair enough.
This is it, everyone. To the Sky Deep cenote.
I don't mind, but it is quite late, so not many people on
Yeah.
this server.
Wait, no, hold on. Uber. We need Uber, because it's going to be a bit of a run.
Uber.
Uber. Remember in the patchwork of Stormblood where we did dungeons, just the three of us?
Yeah, no, I remember that.
Okay.
Sloppy. That was at the end of Heavensward, and we did that for a bit in Stormblood. It was rough. We could do it, but it was rough.
Yeah,
Can't
like
stop
the-
doing that.
No, it was Stormblood.
No,
we
no,
never
no.
did that in
Yeah, no. The
Heavensward.
Griffin was near the final boss of Heavensward's patch content, just before Stormblood started.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen.
Oh wait, no, yeah, the Griffin. Yes, we did do that fight.
Yeah, Dilbert.
Oh my. Oh my god,
Yeah, the
that
burn.
fight
The
was
burn
annoying.
was another one we
Was
did
that?
is with just us three, and we struggled with that.
Yeah. The freaking Mist Dragon.
That was so.
We
annoying.
struggled so hard with that, but we
Okay.
did it.
What
We
was
Dark Souls to that shit.
what was worse, the Griffin fight or the Mist Dragon?
Mist Dragon by 1,000 miles. The Griffin you could manage as long as you could get his tells down. He didn't have like any high ceiling DPS checks. The Mist Dragon did for a three-person party. That was a very steep DPS check at a lot of points. And the mechanics of the Mist Dragon were just obtuse as hell.
And not to mention, no offense to bards, but they're not the most damaged.
Mika, drop the
Like-
Natal so he can work.
Bards are great at making everyone else deal a lot of damage. They don't have bad damage, but their main thing is making everyone else hit harder.
Hey, we got that, didn't we? I shot more
We
arrows.
did. I'm not saying we didn't.
Yep. And that was
It was
back
just
when
a
I was
pain
a
in the
tank.
ass.
We can't do that now because I'd have to switch back to Dark Knight.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh, wait, butterfly.
Butterfly. Remember the butterfly that was drinking a Moogle? You're like, oh, it's a pretty butterfly. Look, he's playing with the Moogle. Not playing.
Oh, wow.
Just started slurping it up.
It's like, he's not playing. He's not playing. Kill it. And then Thanatos like, why?
I figured. I honestly am surprised it took y'all so long to realize that thing was a danger.
It was just a pretty butterfly.
Given the roles I had you all make, and the fact that some of you became charmed by it before you reached it, because that was what it did. That's its effect. It spores, intoxicate, and enthrall, so it has an easy meal. Oh God, you're probably gonna have to deal with them again when you go to Komogo with Aeon.
And that's when I burn everything.
I feel like Rosa would want to dissect one of them.
No. Maybe once upon a time, but Rose is kind of now in a time of her life where if she sees terrifying beasts, she kind of burns them and holy fire or something. So,
Undead, at least. Well, that's true for undead things.
Well, mostly undead. Whee! If it tries to drink Aeon, she might make an exception.
True. What if she made a? What if she met a friendly undead?
That would be
like
interesting.
like a friendly skeleton butler.
That would be interesting because she kind of has a complex
You
about
know,
the undead.
There's a question. Like, kind of like with the whole Ebony thing. What if you had a character, like a player character that was undead?
I mean, Ebony's technically not undead; she'd be arcane.
But what if you? Well, just imagine that an undead playable character.
It'd be an interesting time because Rosa kind of has a complex of undead and slight PTSD. So.
This is the cenotaph, which means that beyond these doors is
Right of succession or no? Disturbing the souls that rest here feels wrong.
I know, but I can't turn back. Let's pay our respects at the very least. Let's go. I'm ready to complete my journey.
We still got half an expansion.
So this is it, guys. This is the end of the expansion. We're about to win.
Yep.
Oh, no.
The cap is only 95.
Wouldn't that be disappointing?
Sky Deep
Yes,
Cenote.
I got a very big
Inaccessible.
sense of foreboding. Something's gonna set on fire.
Something bad
I
is
have a
gonna happen
feeling
in
it's
there.
gonna be one. It's gonna be in two parts. One half golden, one half blue sky.
Yeah, we get right to the entrance. No, we
Where do you
actually
think
open.
Solution 9 fits into all of this?
Oh yeah, I mean it's gonna be the Golden City, obviously. Like it's gonna
But
be.
it's not gold.
Yeah, well,
Purple.
that's
It-
Golden City is the name, but it can come up with other meanings and translations, and tale changing with the talents. Chinese
Indeed.
whispers.
Maybe, but the dreams painted as being pretty gold with that statue.
Jeez.
Mhm.
Tell you what, we get to Solution 9, you look for a statue.
Oh god.